is a scientist who at some point needed money. I needed so much money, in fact, that I went to work in finance, which has been great because now all my Google searches are about things like high-frequency trading. So all the targeted ads are really convinced that I am a successful man. And I am learning so much. Like, I now know how to go Christmas shopping for my wife and my mistress at the same time without getting them confused. It turns out you get them both the same thing. But it's really nice having this window into the mind of the finance bro. And in case you're wondering if you count as a finance bro, I've developed a handy quiz for you. Have you ever gone to bed in a Patagonia vest? Have you ever explained crypto at a dinner party? Are more than half your coworkers also named Matt? If you answered yes to any of these questions, you're a finance bro. And it's important for us to identify this because finance bros are becoming an endangered species that we need to protect for the sake of the economy because the stock market is just a mood ring for rich dudes. So rich dudes, how you feeling? Are you doing okay? Can I get you anything like a drink or a tax loophole? And whenever you're feeling a little stressed, I want you to take a moment, take a deep breath, and recite some of your mantras. Golf meetings are work. I don't need to know what HR does. And whiskey is a valid lunch. And if that doesn't do it, just remember, you guys are the kings of rebranding. You're not shredding the evidence, you're recycling paper. And you're not neglecting your kids, you're just employing a passive management strategy. And you're not going bald, you're investing in hats. And you're not on a subway that's delayed. Oh no, you're on a train that takes you to the future. And it really does help if you think about your subway experience this way, because I used to come out of delays thinking, oh, I'm so late for work. And now I come out thinking, whoa, so this is what the world looks like 2 hours later. Is Twitter still a thing? Who's the UK Prime Minister? But I do worry a lot about the future because I believe that artificial intelligence is going to surpass human intelligence. It's only a matter of time. It's just not because machines are getting smarter. Think about it. With pretty minimal tools, ancient human beings designed the pyramids. And some of the smartest people alive today work for McKinsey, and the best thing they've designed is Pete Buttigieg. But I do know what job I want in the future once AI takes over. I want to write greeting cards for machines to send each other. Things like, sorry for your data loss, and get patched soon. I also think it would be pretty fun to pitch TV shows for robots, like How I Met Your Mother board, and Murder, She Wrote on the blockchain. I do think stand-up comedy is relatively safe as a career for humans, though, because in all my experiments so far, computers just aren't funny. And I think we're just a few years away from some kid calling home from college to say, Mom, Dad, I decided to switch my major from engineering to stand-up comedy. And the parents go, oh, thank God, a robot-proof career. So I don't think the AI future sounds that bad, to be honest. I don't know why movies like Ex Machina and Terminator make it seem like this terrible thing. I think it must be that for male screenwriters, the scariest thing they can imagine is to create something you can't control. But women just call that motherhood. And I do think that moms could control the stock market. I think we'd be a lot better off if we put them in charge. For one thing, I would get bathroom breaks. And no one would be allowed to IPO if they didn't bring enough for everyone. And there definitely would be no dark pools. If your shady friends want to trade, they can come to your exchange where there's adult supervision. And I see you back there, Mikey, hoarding all those AMC shares. You give some of that to Timmy right now, young man, or no dividends for you. And don't even think about doing a flash crash. I've got eyes in the back of my head and I'm watching you. I think we do a lot better off with more women and moms in finance. So to help with the recruiting efforts, I'm starting a women's magazine called Finance for Her. And it's gonna have articles like crypto, must-have accessory, or so last season. 10 portfolio positions that will drive your partner wild. Janet Yellen's 21 tips that it's time to dump your bond. Number 8 will surprise you. And what kind of currency are you? A euro, a yen, or a Samantha? I'm